Using them in the offshore sector is a way of using perhaps some of the techniques that you have in the onshore sector and also in the solar market, where it's equally common and certain markets have used it a lot. It will play a role. It's an emerging market when it comes to this, because of the offshore wind sector being less mature than onshore wind and solar. It will also move slowly to begin with, and probably will take some time before it really has a role to play in the market in significance. We've heard today about how banks have to be comfortable financing it, and that will restrict it for the time being. And we also know that utilities are buying up energy traders. Other players are buying up energy trading or entering energy trading, and they clearly see the corporate PPA market as being in some ways competing, but in other ways it's also in their interest, because they have a role to play when it comes to hedging these PPAs. So the market is evolving, but it's early days. I think it's going to be evident that the type of companies leading it would be the companies, the corporates that have been leading the other sectors. So utilities, are they corporates? Yes, they are, but aside of those, the big data center operators, the likes of Google, the likes of Amazon, those players will still be able to play a leading role as this market evolves. There would be other areas where you would look at what is the regional what's the regional mix of energy-intensive companies. Will it be the processing industry like it has been in Norway? Will it be the same in Australia? Other mining markets? Who's using energy in a certain region? Therefore, who will be the off-takers? That's you will probably be able to see who leads the market based on who are the regional consumers. I think it's similar to what we see in other sectors. It's about the contractual build-up of PPA contracts. It's the legislation around it. It's the willingness of the regulators to allow for corporate PPAs to play a significant role. Maybe there needs to be incentives which has to be developed around the use of corporate PPAs. In order to meet certain goals that individual countries have. All countries want to encourage the greenification of industry. So perhaps there is a need to also incentivize the financing of renewable energy projects, including offshore wind, that are looking to sell into the corporate market.